Welcome back to Girl Talk. We have been filming here at Radiance Skin Therapy, and as promised, we are going to chat with owner Ann Hill about the newest service, or one of the newest anyway, services you offer. Thanks for having us again.
Thank you for coming.
We love being here, and my list keeps getting longer and longer of things that I must have, but I'm sure you're going to add to it today. So VeloShape 3, there's a lot of hype. Talk to us a little bit about what this is.
Yeah, so there's been different VeloShapes, VeloShape 1, 2, now 3. So what they've done is kind of, the technology has just gotten better and better. And the reason that we like this technology, we've had radio frequency and laser for skin tightening, but this adds kind of 4 modalities in one treatment. It brings up the tissue, so we suck the tissue up. Infrared heats the tissue and starts to detoxify the tissue.
Okay.
Then we get radio frequency that pushes the heat really deep down in that skin. And then we get massage, okay? And so we're starting to massage out that connective tissue. It's kind of like getting a massage in your muscles. And so we can start to loosen that tissue up deep down. And so the combination of the 3 of them can really help. I'm not saying it takes away cellulite, it does not, but it really can help smooth it and tighten the skin. Okay. And we also can see some fat reduction with it, but we don't advertise that because it will never be permanent. Okay. But you know, it can be as long as a patient doesn't, you know, put on a few pounds. Mm-hmm. But really, this modality is great for tightening and for cellulite.
So how is it different then from other tightening treatments?
Right, so usually on your other tightening treatments, you're like a laser, okay? So we have something called Skin Tight, okay? It's heat, there's only heat there. There's no suction, there's no IR, and there's no massage to that. And also, we're able to, with those other modalities, get the heat really deep down into those tissues. And what's different about this technology too is that we've added double the amount of heat, so we can heat the tissue exactly where it needs to be heated.
Okay.
So I think the efficacy has totally, we've brought the bar from here to here on the skin tightening and cellulite.
Nice.
And let's be clear for our viewers, this is a non-surgical treatment to smooth and reshape your body.
Right.
And now with the multiple modality, it's much more effective. So what areas are we talking about? I know what areas I might be talking about.
Well, you know what, as we were saying before on the show, or you guys were saying, you know what, we all have great parts to us, and we need to acknowledge those. But there's always something on our body, right, that we don't, we don't like, and we work out, we eat well. So, you know, probably most common areas are going to be stomach, legs, arms, and sometimes, you know, kind of under here. Oh. So we can't do full neck under there. That's all therapy, but this technology really can just help right under here, that little fat pad, and tighten that up a little bit. So yeah, those are probably the most common that we see.
And I know in my experience in being here and being a client of yours, you guys always do such great job of giving us some pointers to help get the maximum benefit out of any services that we do.
Or products.
Or products.
Right.
Yeah.
So with VeloShape, what is it that you can do to kind of maximize benefit here?
Yeah, well, we really try to incorporate full body, you know, internal is external, healthy means healthy look to your skin too. So there's, you know, supplements, and, you know, we can help guide you through that. So things that decrease inflammation in the body, so glucosamine, our omegas, that's going to help, okay? So we decrease inflammation, we need more blood flow, and we need really good nutrients. So, you know, our Bs, we need antioxidants. So there's a lot of different supplements to help that. And of course, we're going to promote as much hydration as possible because it's part of our problem with cellulite. Cellulite creeps up. It's not that we are fat, but the fat's supposed to be here, and it creeps up because
Toward the skin surface?
Towards the dermis of the skin, and then it shows these ripples. And it's really the integrity of the skin and the cells and the connective tissue that's been damaged. So we need to get the hydration, we need to get you moving, we need you on the treadmills, and we need you lifting weights. taken some supplements, and this is the next step in that to really kind of help you achieve nicer, smoother, tighter skin. And our body, you know, we have to acknowledge that there always will be some type of maintenance to this, just like our face. So we age every day. This skin is no different than this skin, and so we kind of go through a series. And then if you want to maintain those results, you know, there'll be some maintenance to it.
If only there were anything that we didn't have to maintain.
Right.
Teeth or, you know,
Right.
everything.
I know, right?
Right.
The body ages, but we can, you know, put it here, but it's still going to continue to age. So
You had me at massage, because that sounds really nice, but just wondering if I'm correlating that with like something else. How does it feel when you have this treatment done?
it really does kind of, I mean, it depends on who you are. We all have different pain tolerances, right? Or different, what heat does to our body. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, it feels like this warm massage. It's kind of like, it's bringing up the tissue, mm-hmm. and it does feel okay. And if it gets a little warm, the patient says it's getting a little warm, and we kind of take a break. And as long as we keep you at certain temperatures for a certain amount of time, that's all we really need to do. So it's not painful. You know, some people have heat discomfort, mm-hmm. so they may have a little discomfort.
So they'll feel some heat.
They'll feel some heat.
People, I'm sure, are wondering how much this is going to cost. Let's squeeze that in before we run out of time.
Right. So it can cost anywhere, just depending, okay, right? Because all of us have kind of different, different size and things like that. So it can start at $200. And it can go up, you know, somewhere to $400.
Okay, well that's reasonable if we're talking about smoothing cellulite and skin tightening, things that we all want to do. So thank you so much, Anne, for sharing VeloShape 3. And make sure you come to Radiance Skin Therapy if you want to try out VeloShape 3 or many of the other amazing services that you guys offer. Thanks so much. Thanks to all of our guests for joining us today. Thank you for watching. Join us next time here on Girl Talk.